Oliver Asks for More is a part of the novel called Oliver Twist by Dickens, Charles Dickens. So this is an edited, a shorter version of a chapter of Oliver Twist. So here the story begins uh, about Oliver Twist, where he is in the place where all orphan students live. So let us begin it from line by line, and then we will do the interpretation in between. Among other buildings in the town in England, there was a house for poor people who had no money and nowhere to live. This was called the workhouse. So the story begins with a description that इंग्लैंड में एक घर है जहाँ जिसके पास कुछ रहने का नहीं है, खाने का नहीं है, उनके लिए एक अनाथ आश्रम है, उस अनाथ आश्रम का नाम है वर्कहाउस. So it's an orphanage in England for poor people who do not have money and do not know where, do not have the place to live. So यहाँ रहते हैं. Oliver Twist was born in this workplace. Oliver Twist यहाँ पैदा हुआ था. His mother was a young woman that lay in bed. A doctor and an old woman stood by her. She lifted her head from the pillow. So एक doctor आया, एक woman आई देखने. Let me see the child, she said. Oh, you must not talk about dying yet, said the doctor. So the doctor is saying, कि अभी मरने का बात मत करो. No, dear, said the woman. You are too young to die. एक औरत बोली, नहीं, अभी तो तुम बहुत ही कम उम्र की हो. So it seemed that this lady, the mother of Oliver Twist, the moment she gave birth to Oliver Twist, she was on the verge of death. So this is how Oliver Twist was born. The woman shook her head and held out her hand towards the child. The doctor put the child in her arm. She pressed her cold white lips to its face and then fell black. She's dead. So the doctor and everybody around understood that she is going to die. But still they are saying out of courtesy कि नहीं मरने का बात अभी क्यों करती हो, अभी तो तुम जवान हो. So Oliver Twist's mother, the moment she gave birth to Oliver Twist, she was on the verge of death. The doctor gave the child in her arms. She pressed the child, white to her lips, and then she pressed her cold white lips to his face. मैंने उस छोटे से बच्चे को मरने वाली माँ अब मर जाएगी, about to die mother, touched her face and then she died. So this is a very strange way of being born. The moment you are born, the mother kisses you and dies. And the father is not there. The father is not willing to take the responsibility of the child. The doctor says she is dead. Ah, the poor dear, said the old woman. She took the child away from the dead mother, poor dear. उसके गोद से हटा ली, नहीं तो वो ऐसे ही अटक जाएगा ना. She was a good-looking woman, said the doctor, as he put his hat and glove. Where did she come from? The doctor is asking the nurse kind of person. औरत कहाँ से आई? The woman is saying she was brought here last night. She was lying in the street. रास्ते में पड़ी थी. She had walked a long way and her shoes and had holes. मतलब इतना पैदल चली थी कि चप्पल खिस गया था, जूता खिस गया. Because of friction, the shoes and the slipper has been worn and torn. Nobody knows where she came from and where she was going. किसी को पता नहीं है कि ऑलिवर ट्विस्ट की मम्मी कहाँ से आ रही थी, कहाँ जा रही थी. Doctor said, हाँ ये तो usual story है. I see she has no ring on her finger. That means she was not married. No, she was an unmarried woman, mother. That means she had a relationship with a man and the man was not willing to take the responsibility as a child. And as a result of which the child was born. अब इस child का नाम होगा Oliver. So till now what we have known that Oliver's mother was mother without getting married. मतलब legally Oliver's mother was not married to the person, Oliver's father. So as a result of which she had left everything and she was coming to this place. While she was on the way, she was lying. She could not walk anymore, so she was lying on the road. So उसको लोगों ने यहाँ लाया and in this place she gave birth to Oliver Twist. And then she died. The doctor is saying ये तो आम बात है कि कवारी माँ, unmarried women लोग प्रेग्नेंट हो जाती है, एंड देन द हस्बैंड, आई मीन द वुड बी हस्बैंड, is not willing to take the responsibility of the child, and then there are so many people, child born out of this unmarried mother. तो ऐसे इंग्लैंड में बहुत सारे बच्चे पैदा होते हैं जो those who are beyond this marriage, legal marriage relationship. He went to his dinner. The old woman sat down in the chair and began to dress the baby. After dinner लेने चला गया वो औरत इस बेबी को, मन ओलिवर ट्विस्ट को, कपड़ा वपड़ा पहनाने लगी. She dressed him in an old cloth used for babies. The child was an orphan, born into the world with no love and pity for him. So Oliver Twist was born in a situation जहां Oliver Twist को कोई प्यार करने वाला, बाप पैदा होने से पहले ही छोड़ दिया, माँ पैदा होने के बाद चली गई, और इस वेयर हाउस में डॉक्टर देखने के बाद चला गया, और बाकी लोगों को परवाह नहीं. So Oliver Twist was an orphan born into the world with no love and no pity. Oliver Twist को कोई प्यार, कोई पिटी, को दया करने वाला नहीं था. No one was able to discover who the baby father was. किसी को ये नहीं पता चला कि इसके पापा कौन है, क्योंकि पापा तो अपना आइडेंटिटी बताए नहीं, कहीं इस औरत को अबंडन करके चले गए. व्हाट वाज द मदर नेम, किसी को ये भी नहीं पता चला कि ओलिवर ट्विस्ट की मम्मी का नाम क्या है. मिस्टर बम्बल, an important officer in the town, invented a name for the boy. So अब इस बच्चे का तो नाम रखना पड़ेगा. इधर आप बुलाए तो नहीं आ सकता है. So इस लड़के का नाम, this child was born without the name of the mother or the father, he was called as Oliver Twist. We named the babies according to the alphabets of A to Z, he explained. The last one was called Sweeble, and so he is Twist. The next one will be Unwin. So Unwin. So ये Oliver Twist इसका नाम रखा गया. क्यों? क्योंकि ABCD तक हुआ था, तो S तक हो गया था, इसको T, तो इसका नाम है Twist. At the age of 9, so Oliver Twist has been living here. Oliver was a pain-thin child. खाना मिलता नहीं तो orphanage में पतला हो गया. He and the other workhouse boy never had enough clothes in the winter, never had enough food. They were only given 3 meals of soup. इन लोग को दाल चावल रोटी कुछ भी नहीं मिलता, सिर्फ सूप मिलता. On Sunday they had a small piece of bread. इतना छोटा सा ब्रेड मिलता, बाकी तीनों टाइम सिर्फ सूप मिलता. They were fed in a big hall. The large pot stood at the end of the hall. The soup was served by the master. सबको अपना प्याला लेके जाना पड़ता था, उस प्याले में सूप डाल जाता. Each day boy had small soup and no more. किसी को सूप थोड़ा सा मिलता, फिर दोबारा नहीं मिलता. The boys never needed washing because इस बाउल को, सॉरी नॉट बॉयज, बाउल मतलब ये प्याला को धोना नहीं पड़ता, क्योंकि लोग इसको चम्मच से और ऐसे साफ, इतना उसको साफ करते कैसे ही साफ हो जाते. One day Oliver and his friend decided that one boy would go up to the person जो सूप देते थे, master, and ask for some more soup. So Oliver was chosen. कि बिल्ली के गले में, मैंने वो कहानी है ना कि one day all the rat decided कि बिल्ली आएगी, उन लोग को पता कैसे चलेगा, तो बिल्ली के गले में घंटा बांधते. So but the question is कि बिल्ली के गले में घंटा बांधे कौन. So one day Oliver was chosen that as a person जो बिल्ली के गले में घंटा बांधे. लेकिन अब जो चूहा बिल्ली के गले में घंटा बांधने जाएगा, उसको तो बिल्ली खाई जाएगी. खैर, one day Oliver and his friend decided कि अब हम लोग और मांगेंगे. उन्हें सूप थोड़ा सा मिलता, हम लोग और सूप मांगे. लेकिन ये शुरुआत कौन करेगा? ये शुरुआत करेगा ओलिवर. सब तक क्या पता चला? अब तक हम लोग को ये पता चला कि ओलिवर ट्विस्ट was born in an orphanage. Oliver Twist's mother was an unmarried mother. Oliver Twist के पापा ने Oliver Twist के मम्मी को छोड़ के वो उसको, he had abandoned Oliver's mother. So Oliver Twist's mother had come all the way to this orphanage where she gave birth to the child, and then she hugged the boy and died. So Oliver के मम्मी के और Oliver के पापा का कोई पता नहीं. So Oliver has been growing up in this orphanage, और in this orphanage के ये अक्सर ऐसे अनमैरिड वुमेन लोग प्रेग्नेंट होके आती है, और उनके हाथ में क्योंकि रिंग नहीं होती तो समझ में जाता था नॉट. तो ये नॉर्मल बात है कि ओलिवर जो है, ओलिवर बाकी सब औरत जो अनमैरिड वुमेन है ऐसे बच्चा पैदा होता है. दिस वाज कॉमन एज द डॉक्टर इज सेइंग. नाउ देयर इज अनदर थिंग कि हाउ ओलिवर वाज नेम्ड. ओलिवर वाज नेम्ड बिकॉज the man who used to name all the boys used to name the first boy say, then B से कोई और बॉय, सी से कोई और बॉय से एस तक हो चुका था. सो ओलिवर ट्विस्ट का नाम हुआ ट्विस्ट, ओलिवर ट्विस्ट. सो ओलिवर 9 साल का हुआ. यहाँ रहते रहते ही बिकम वेरी थिन, वेरी पेल, मैंने डल हो गया था, चेहरा का शाइन उड़ चुका था. सो एक छोटा सा प्याला में सबको मिलता था. प्याला को चम्मच से लोग इतना ऐसे ऐसे साफ करते थे, प्याला साफ हो जाता. बट दे वर नेवर satisfied, they were very hungry. So one day all his friends decided कि अब लोग हम लोग और सूप मांगेंगे. In the evening the boy sat at the table. The master stood with the pot, प्याला लेकर सूप सबको दिया गया. The moment the soup was given, it disappeared. He stood from the table and went to the master with the bowl and said, "Sir, I want some more." The master was a fat, healthy man. He was very pale. He looked with surprise at the boy. "What?" He said in a quiet voice. "Please, sir, I want some more," repeated Oliver. The master hit Oliver with a spoon. जैसे सुना वो आदमी ओलिवर को चम्मच से मारा. And he seized him and cried for help. Mr. Bumble rushed him into the room. Master was called. मतलब सबको बुलाया गया कि देखो ये क्या क्या हो रहा है. Mr. Bumble is saying, "He asked for more. I cannot believe it. One day we'll hang the boy." बोला अरे ये तो बहुत बड़ा पाप इसने किया, इसको तो सजा मिलना चाहिए कि इसने और ज्यादा मांगा. And how could he ask for more? He took Oliver away and shut him in a dark room. Oliver को एक अंधेरे रूम में बंद कर दिया गया. Next morning, a notice appeared in the workhouse. 5 points were offered to anybody who would take Oliver. Oliver को अगर कोई ले जाएगा तो उस आदमी को 5 पाउंड मिलेगा. Oliver उस अंधेरे ठंड में रहा. Oliver was a prisoner in that cold dark room for a whole week. एक हफ्ता वहीं चुका. Every morning he was taken out to wash and then he was beaten with a stick. हर सुबह को उसको छड़ी से मारा जाता, नहलाया जाता. And he was taken into the large hall where the boys had their soup. Mr. Bumble beat them in front of everybody. सबके सामने ओलिवर ट्विस्ट को छड़ी से मारा जाता ताकि आज के बाद कोई फिर दोबारा कभी भी सूप ज्यादा मांगने का हिम्मत न. और उसको देख के सारे बच्चे रोने लगते. When night came, he has to sleep in the cold, lonely, frightened place. ठंड का जगह ये इंग्लैंड है, बहुत ठंड पड़ता है. वो बच्चा अंधेरा में डर डर के सोए रहता. But one day outside the workhouse, Mr. Bumble met Mr. Sawberry. Sawberry was a tall man who wore black clothes and made coffin. Sawberry मुर्दों का खाट coffin box बनाता. Many of his coffin box were for the people who died. यहाँ अक्सर बच्चे मर जाते थे तो ये coffin अपना बेच देते थे. I have prepared the coffin for 2 women last night, he said. Good, Mr. Bumble said. You will be rich one day, Mr. Sawberry. Do you know anybody who wants to buy a boy? 5 pounds. He raised his stick and pointed to the notice. So उसने स्ट्रॉबेरी को दिखाया कि हम लोग इस बच्चे को बेच रहे हैं और इस जो कोई भी इस बच्चे को खरीद ले लेगा उसको 5 पाउंड मिलेगा. So here our story ends, but then it's a very big novel, few hundreds of pages. So the story continues. So here we have come to know that because of asking for food, which is the basic necessity, he is beaten in front of everybody. He is kept in a cold, dark room in which a child is frightened. So here we come to know about various situations. We come to know about the situation in England, that how kids were treated. We come to know about that in the name of running the orphanage, the people who run the orphanage became very rich, they became very fat, and these poor people were very thin. And we also come to know the cruelty on kids. So this story is actually a picture about England. This story is a peep into Victorian England. It is a mirror about what happened in England during that time. So thank you for watching the video. If you have found this video of any meaning, I request you to share it with your friends. And if you have any question, write in the comment box. Please like the video, subscribe the channel. And thank you for watching the video.